Excel is probably the most mouse-sensitive program out of all of the Office programs. The reason is, within a very short span of time, the mouse pointer does change to a variety of shapes. The first shape is this big white cross that you see here. The purpose of this white cross is to select cells, and we've used this a few times already. I would use the big white cross if I wanted to select a number of cells, to perhaps delete them or perhaps center them. Whereas I would use a different mouse pointer if I was wanting to fill in cells. If I click on this cell and I move my mouse to the bottom right corner, we now know that this is used to fill a series. So I could drag the thin cross and fill in Wellington several times. And undo. The third mouse pointer appears when you're on the bottom edge of a cell. For example, when I'm on the bottom edge of Wellington. It's a white arrow with a four-headed black arrow. That's called drag and drop. It will allow me to drag a cell and drop it somewhere else, and drag it and drop it back. Sometimes I might use it if I've forgotten to put a heading above a list. So I'll select with the big white cross the entire list, and then I'll drag and drop the entire list down 3 rows. And this then gives me room for a title, or I may wish to drag and drop to put it back. Sometimes I'll use copy drag and drop when I want a copy of a list. If I hold the Control key and drag the same mouse pointer, which has now got a little plus, I can drag a copy of the data below the existing data.